Are you tired of feeling like you are constantly falling behind financially, wondering where your paycheck went the moment it hits your bank account? You are certainly not alone. The truth is, taking control of your financial life does not require a miracle or a genius-level IQ. It requires a solid, actionable strategy. Today, we are breaking down the ultimate roadmap to financial freedom, sourced from 4 world-renowned financial experts. By understanding the core mechanics of money, you can fundamentally change your trajectory starting right now. Most people struggle with money simply because they are guessing. They do not know what is coming in, and they certainly do not know what is going out. Your first step is to create a money list, a transparent document tracking your income and your expenses. Think of your budget not as a restriction or a way to say no, but as a say yes plan. It is a tool that gives you permission to spend safely on what truly matters to you. Once you list everything out, you need to categorize your expenses using the BUC system. B stands for bills, which are fixed expenses like rent or your car note. U stands for usage, which are utilities that fluctuate based on consumption, such as electricity or water. Finally, C is for choices, covering discretionary spending like entertainment and dining out. Categorizing your expenses reveals the root of your financial stress. If all your money goes to bills, you have an earning problem and need to focus on generating more income. If your money drains into choices, you have a spending problem and need to cut back on discretionary items. Once you have clarity on your spending, the next step is allocating your funds into 4 specific buckets. First, your fixed costs, including rent, utilities, and debt minimums, should consume roughly 50 to 60% of your take-home pay. Second, allocate 5 to 10% for savings, building an emergency fund or saving for near-term goals like a down payment. Third, commit another 5 to 10% toward long-term investments. The fourth and most exciting bucket is guilt-free spending, which should account for 20 to 35% of your income. This is money specifically set aside for you to enjoy your life, whether that means dining out or buying something you love, completely guilt-free. So many people shrink their lives and agonize over a $5 coffee, mistakenly believing that skipping a latte will make them rich. It will not. Spending mental energy on irrelevant, small, daily purchases distracts you from the big picture. When you organize your finances into these 4 buckets, you gain the freedom to spend extravagantly on what you love while ruthlessly cutting costs on the things you do not care about. To truly build wealth, you must understand the mathematics of compound interest and how small daily habits shape your future. Consider this. Spending just $27.40 a day equals blowing $10,000 over the course of a single year. Conversely, if you invest that exact same amount daily at a 10% average rate of return, it could grow to over $4.4 million over 40 years. The issue is that we live in an automatic economy designed to slowly drain your wealth. Companies use subscriptions, apps, and frictionless phone payments to silently siphon money out of your account every single month. If you do not have a plan for your money, someone else will execute their plan to take it from you. You have to reverse this dynamic by automating your own savings and investments. Even if you start by saving just $10 or $20 a day, automating that process ensures you are consistently building wealth without relying on willpower. The amount you start with matters far less than establishing the habit of paying yourself first. Finally, true financial mastery requires shifting your psychological expectation. Financial success is essentially basic arithmetic. Spend less money than you make, save the difference, and be patient. If you continuously tell yourself that you are just not good with money, you are making a conscious choice to not get better. However, the mathematical side of money is useless if you treat your bank account as a scoreboard for your self-worth. It is very easy to fall into the trap of believing that a good life simply equates to having more money. If you do not define what a happy, content life looks like for you right now, your brain will constantly move the goalposts. You will perpetually compare yourself to others and feel like you are falling behind, no matter how much you earn. You must define what the word enough means for your specific life. Once you define enough, money stops being a source of endless anxiety and becomes what it was always intended to be, a tool. It is a tool that buys you peace, provides you with options, and ultimately gives you back your time. You have the power to change your financial trajectory today. Start by tracking your spending this week, categorize your expenses, automate your savings, and clearly define what enough means for you. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to get your finances in order. Take the first proactive step, own your numbers, and watch how quickly your entire perspective on money begins to shift. Wishing you wealth and leisure.